It's just in general worse. Despite being able to use it, like, it's not like the hardware is incapable. Oh, like slapping brother today. Yeah, yeah. Okay, can you reteach me how to use this, by the way, this application audio capture shit? I'm trying to figure out how to get it to only capture my audio that I want it to. Yep. Yep. But like, is there not a way to set it to capture everything but an app? That is not happening. I'm gonna come in your mouth like you're ordinary. I'm gonna fuck you on the couch. By the way, anybody? Yes, we're using Windows. I want to play Resident Evil 9. Simple as that. Linux isn't going anywhere. Although this is a dog shit experience so far. I fucking hate it. This is unfucking usable. I also don't know how to. Alt, Alt plus space plus Alt right click. It doesn't work. That does not work. Okay. That doesn't work. What are you fucking? Well, I guess I'm using Alt Drag. Oh my gosh, this is running like absolute shit. I honestly don't know if Re9's even gonna be fucking playable. Shit. Alright, baby, I'm about to come over there. Ordinary. Come on, buddy. I know they're freezing. Hi, Fowie. Nobody's on here, but I can come sit over. Oh. Yeah, he needs a diaper. A diaper. Yes, and to do this. Hello, empty. Here, feed him real quick. He's attacking me. And then I'll come change him. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Oh, welcome. Oh, this is a fucking disaster, guys. I'm getting, like, absolutely blasted by the internet right now. Okay. Also echoing. Okay. The fuck was I trying to say? I don't know if you guys saw it in the Discord, but Resident Evil 9 is borked in Linux for me, so you know, it's all over the internet. I want to beat it. So we're using Windows to play that. Nothing else. Well, and maybe Elden Ring at some point. I've been waiting 5 years for that game to come out. Can't even get on the internet without seeing something about it. I'm not gonna risk seeing something that I shouldn't see. So yes, for the brand new Resident Evil game, I will use Windows. But I said that a million times, like, since it was announced. So nothing new there. Good morning, Inatux. MX, nice to see you. Hope you guys saw the Discord post. I don't want you to get any ideas about this. There's no way I'm fucking manning this. But everybody that's been part of the stream knows. I've been saying it forever. If I have any issues running Re9 and Linux, I'm going to play it on Windows. Hence why we're in Windows tonight. That's it. Setting it up was a huge fucking pain in the ass. It took forever, and I have so many issues with it already. It's really annoying. No, you're right. Steam does work great. Resident Evil 9 doesn't. The vertex explosions make the game literally unplayable for me. Although I will say one cool thing. I have access thanks to a BTRFS plugin, which is pretty cool. I certainly hope so, MX, because I'm a little disappointed in it. I mean, it sucks. There's supposed to be a driver update that fixes it, but they had to pull it because it broke a lot of shit. So, yeah. Trust me, I'm not happy about it. Hey, I like to emulate too. Got quite the back roster of games. So basically, my general rule of thumb is going to be, if it's broken in Linux and or has some terrible issue with NVIDIA hardware, which Elden Ring and Night Rain both have performance loss, I will use Windows to play those games. I just haven't needed to in the past year. This is the first time I've needed to use it. I'm going to try to chew through it quickly. Been fucking annoying. Disconnecting, reconnecting. My name's OVS. As soon as this is done, this issue will go away. This never fucking happens. What is going on? What does that fucking mean? Look, am I actually? I'm not even disconnecting. Okay, it's done. Fuck. I don't even care about this right now. Okay. Now, if this is terribly broken too, I'm very disappointed. I hope that's not the case. I went through a lot of trouble to install this dog shit. I think I'm good. I should be. I fucking hope so. I've been waiting for like the past 5 days. Ordinary. Oh, it was unplayable. Inside buildings and everything. Awful. There were like hallways where it wasn't so bad, but vertex explosions everywhere. And when they release the update that fixes it, fingers crossed, I can deal with the performance loss in Elden Ring. Like, it's good enough that I would be willing to play it, but this game visually is unbearable to try to play. So when I beat it, I might rip Windows back off of here. I don't know. It'll just depend on whether I have a use case or not for it, but everything is running worse. Animations are laggy in Windows. Minecraft fucking was broken until I changed some setting or some shit. I had to hard reset my computer earlier because I was transferring a file in Windows and it totally broke. File Explorer froze. Restarting it didn't work. Is the way that it caches disk related things. It's annoying. I just want to play the game. I hope this works. I hope it works well. Put it that way. Because Linux, look at this animation lag. Hold on 1 second. The dual GPU support in Windows is much worse. It actually just runs way better in Linux. Which is crazy because that didn't used to be the case. And maybe it's just Windows 11 25 H2. Maybe this would be a better experience on something else. I thought about going super light, but trying to download the drivers was a massive, or not the drivers, getting the ISO to download in a timely manner was a pain in the ass. Okay. No, Windows 11, it's just an infinitely worse experience. I mean, the operating system experience. The game might be perfectly fine. I'm also going to start a new game on the regular difficulty. I do not want to hold the typewriter shit right now. Everybody's a clown. You're ordinary. Okay, we've seen this cutscene, so I will skip it. I should know pretty much instantly if this is going to be worth my time or not. Well, no vertex explosions. That's a plus. Yeah, this is what it should look like. Oh, look at this 11. With nothing open. 8 gigs. Game is running fine. Okay. The actual gaming experience here is not bad at all. Why the desktop environment itself runs like shit? I can tell you. It's just kind of mind-boggling to see how bad it's gotten. There are still times where Windows outshines Linux. In my particular case, this is one of them. But that's just the game itself. Nothing else outshines. You okay? Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I can't open my start menu. I don't need to go in there. Do I have to look at that? Well, I will say this, chat. Now that 595 has been fixed, I'm hoping it'll get pushed in the Arch repositories quicker. What, baby? When that's the case, I will be doing my speedrunning of said game. I want to speedrun this game. I'm so retarded. Been doing good with that. Oh, okay, I'm stupid as fuck. She's in this building because she works for the FBI and they wanted me to come investigate the murders here. More context, her mother was murdered here 8 years ago. Hope the stream quality looks good for you guys too. I'm not able to stream on my Intel iGPU and Windows. It just doesn't work. Just another mark against it.
Shit. What?
I guess we'll have to see, MX. I guess we'll have... I didn't make it too far in Linux because the artifacting was so bad, so I'm hoping that... I'm not going to replay the cutscenes, but basically this is a flashback. I'll just explain it.
Mom, wait. Grace,
This is my mother.
come on, keep moving. I'm coming. Grace, hurry. Keep moving.
Basically, the game is trying to
Grace,
set up
come on.
Grace and her part of the story and how she technically ties in and has a lot more to do with the events of the game lore, all the way back to the first and second game. Hey, every. Yeah, well, that happens very soon. Nothing in here. Good night. Yeah. See ya. See ya, Jake. Yes, baby. It's wherever you had it. Baby? Oh, yeah, it probably is. Well, and it'll be interesting. You have a different perspective than a Tux, because you're going to be going back to the more traditional gameplay. Since I don't know how the game ends, I can't make any assumptions about how much further this connects to Resident Evil 7 and Village. I think it does a little bit.
Get away. Get away from me.
But it definitely connects to 2 Remake a lot.
Oh, shit. Stay away.
This game is pretty much unlike any of the other Resident Evils in totality. Like, there's similarities, but it's way different. It's a great game, and folks, I actually did a speedrun of that some days ago. I think my final time was like 1 hour 14 minutes. It was actually a pretty successful run. All right, here you go, MX.
Don't do anything stupid.
Me? Never.
I will say the game runs. I'm not even using frame gen. It runs excellent on this computer. That was cool.
Get Brentwood locked down.
Is it something to do with Victor?
Yeah. He's the one to thank for all the excitement.
Not exactly. This is a very controlled thing that's happening. You need something, baby? What'd you say? Okay. Well, if you do, I'm right here. Yeah, well, video game logic is just like... You're the best wife.
Oh, fuck. Let's make this quick.
Love you too, baby. For what? Oh. Welcome. I just want to be helpful until you heal. Like I said, I got my thing. That helps. And to be fair, this is quite a bit different for both of us. Yes. Let me go ahead, guys, and let me do a game capture for you. Oh, baby. Oh, I know, that pissed me off. Dude, Windows 11 lags so bad, chat. Like, it's insane. I gotta grab the lighter. You probably did. I need to. I don't remember where the fucking item is. Yeah, you should play the original Resident Evil 2 if you want to see something that's not modern. Extraordinary. Body is down. And the Resident Evil 6 is basically just, or Resident Evil 9 is basically just RE6/4 remake gameplay. Resident Evil 4 remake specifically. Resident Evil 2 remake is more about conserving your ammo and not being wasteful. But it's got so much going for the gameplay department. Dude, this light flickering is pissing me off. Was the game like want me to open a file or something? What, baby? Yeah. Okay, is there a fucking lighter over here? Oh. So retarded.
Dead.
Gosh, to fight. All I know is that I wanna cry. I'll give Windows this. The gameplay is smooth. Then again, it would have been smooth in Linux too had it not been broken. Frame rate in Linux is fine. Dude. It's impossible to see on this display when it goes dark. Yeah, William, you got a 5090, so not shocked. Where in the fuck is the lighter? Oh, sorry. 5080. Was measuring your vitals, not anymore. Where the fuck is the lighter? Fuck. I'm just happy to have the 5060. Glad Capcom made a game that's not dog shit optimized. Wish I. Oh. Don't fucking. I'm like doing. I've played through this section a couple times, so I'm fucking this up. I really hope they push the driver update soon. Is it time for your medicine again yet? Oh yeah. A couple hours ago. Well, it's 2 o'clock, honey. It's a couple hours. I'll come change him. In just a second. God, we got the lighter. Yes. Huh? Yeah, go get me up. Wonder how much of this is scripted to progress. For a chance to find one, she will. I'm assuming I just need the lighter. And then once I get the lighter, I can activate that cutscene. Ordinary.
What the hell was that thing?
I remember, now that I know where the lighter's at, I should be able to blow through the roof.
Oh my god. This looks important. Maybe.
If there's a way to push this without setting her off, that would be great. Of course.
Not this way, not this way, not this way.
In game, let's get a frame rate counter up here. Just holy shit, 140 FPS at 1080p high. I have texture set to normal just because I'm at 1080p. I didn't really see a reason to push them up any higher just in case, and Windows in particular, because it hogs a lot more VRAM on the desktop. I think she's gonna walk into that. Coming up inside your mouth like I'm ordinary. I'm gonna come up on that couch like a ordinary. Help. couldn't bust open the door. Oh my gosh! I thought she walked away. Oh, fuck me and call me gay. That's what I'm fucking talking about. That is the first time coming through this area that she didn't bust through that door first. This is bullshit. Excusez-moi? She is cheating right now. Oh yeah, I've got to run back over here. I'm retarded. Because the tyrants are basically set on checkpoints of the map. Pass over a certain area, they teleport.
Please no.
Oh, do you need me to change them real quick? Ordinary. I'ma fuck you on the couch. I'm your heart to bury. Diaper first, Charlie. Got one. Got one. I'm not sure. He did good that time. There you go. Gosh, you forget how little they are until you've got one. I know I'm trying. He's kicking at me. I know my hands are cold. I'm sorry. I love you, buddy. Ooh. Yep. Newborn diaper changed. Ordinary. I'ma do it on the couch and you're ordinary. Whoops. Bye. We're still good. And I'm trying to. The fuck? Having trouble. Bad for Riley though. It actually got shit.
We care for quite a few long-term patients here, all undergoing experimental therapies developed by Dr. Gideon.
Experimental therapies.
I wanted to play this game
It's all very cutting edge.
at 120
The
FPS,
facility keeps a low profile due to the sensitive nature
1080p
of the
high,
research.
Oh, I bet it does.
with the OSS at quality. And it came true. Oh, well. That was cool. Now, good frame rate, but it wasn't bad in Linux, so I don't know, man. Honestly, I'm considering just clean installing Arch anyway. Getting this shit as far away from me as possible. And just playing it with the artifacting, even though they're so bad. I really don't like this.
Nice.
It's just a specific bug with 5000 series NVIDIA GPUs. I just got unlucky. Yeah, well, it's out in Windows. Like I said, it's been fixed, so hoping they get it out.
Well, that went well.
Look, this 5060 is incredible. Play anything. Linux, Windows, doesn't matter. It's a great GPU. But it seems like the 5000 series GPUs still have more driver issues in general because of how new they are. And I remember the same thing happened with the 4000 series too.
Good.
Like I had a 4060 Ti right after it came out.
I'll see what I can do.
Well, in the
Same
meantime,
shit.
I'll try to track him down.
Keep me posted.
Will do.
Come on, come on!
Like it is specific to this set of GPUs. That's the worst part. I noticed the vertex exploding bug was less noticeable at higher resolutions.
I'll be fine.
So it seems like the lower you go, the worse it gets. Capcom did a good job optimizing this, though. Like, the game runs and looks great.
It can't hurt to pick some. I get. Yes.
Well, in a tux, if you find out, man, anything about the new drivers, since we're on the same series of GPUs, then they roll out for you. They should be rolling out for me, of course. So if you find out about it, man, be sure to let me know, because I don't want to use Windows at all, man. I feel nasty. And the thing is, it's not like an elitism thing or anything stupid like that. It's just simply the fact that other than this one game, it is just a worse experience in every way, shape, or form. I can't remember the last time I had Linux break to the extent that I had to hard reboot my computer.
Gotta hide.
What? Hello, Jobka.
Bullets.
Fuck, that hurts. No. But Resident Evil 4 got a VR update after the fact, so it's totally possible that it will. PlayStation exclusive thing, though. PlayStation has pretty much been the only official VR support for these games.
Jesus.
Fuck you. I have to say, it's nice not having to play this on the Switch, even though the game is amazing on the Switch. Ordinary. I will love my labor now. You're ordinary. Ordinary. What is the key to move? R?
Wait, this is mine.
I'm pretty sure that's the puzzle. Don't need these.
I hate this place. What if I can't get out?
Okay. Yeah. Don't need that. Ordinary. The garbage jump out. Give me the cloth tape. The garbage out. Club daddy. Garbage the bitch get out. Club baby. Club dairy. I was looking at gosh, stick a little ding dong up on my thing song. I'm gonna get gosh, I can't see because my OLED monitor it makes it so hard to see. If I know it's that I got a PEP.
Out of ammo.
Can you not solve these puzzles until you've seen the things?
What is this?
Moon, sun, star. happening? What is so far?
Weird. How do people normally get in here?
Okay.
Sorry about this.
Now I can get my antique coins. Good, I left them in my inventory for a reason. Now, I remember this part being more confusing.
That's your bladder.
You fucking bitch. Oh, the dismemberment effects in this game are so good. No, they didn't fix it. I'm using Windows to play this right now,
Useful.
fortunately. Oh no, you're talking about something else. Never mind, I'm retarded. Minimum steps 1. Ordinary. Oh, your horn is scary, like a hairy carry, yeah. I'm coming up on that mouse. I'm gonna get scary. I'm gonna eat on the couch and I'm getting hit. I'm not your bow on the bear. Dude, dude. Whoa! Damn it, dude. I keep forgetting I can't fucking deflect. Yes, I can see your messages, Jopka. I responded to you a minute ago. Wait, did I've got the moon thing. Wouldn't be surprised, Jopka. Didn't I kill you? Whole room is quiet and awkward. Yeah, focus will do that to you. No. Oh yeah, that prevents him from coming back with his big head.
That's too effective.
I'm talking about myself being focused, Jopka. Oh yeah, I gotta go this way. Ah, fuck. And how is that, Japka? Okay. How about that, buddy? Oh, trust me, I noticed. Saw a couple of them. I just couldn't look at the one Re9 in a nutshell with no context or whatever, because I'm pretty sure it had some type of character I haven't seen yet in it.
Oh, what the fuck was that?
Okay, so that didn't happen yet, damn. Fuck. Everybody is now well, I'm ordinary. Also, my wife said she doesn't play Call of Duties, that she would use Linux on computer I'm giving her, which is good news. I gotta get Windows off this fucking laptop so fast, man. That's fucking dog shit. There is one critical flaw with this computer, though. And that is that the HDMI, despite the fact my Intel GPU is on, does not route through the Intel HD graphics. Which means that if I have both displays on at the same time, my secondary display runs like shit. And it consumes resources on the wrong GPU. So using this on an external monitor is more like, it would make sense if I wanted to how about that? It would just make no sense to use it. Like if I ever got an OLED monitor or something like that, it would make sense. I could just like disable the iGPU entirely, but that would disable the internal monitor. So for now, it doesn't make any sense to do that.
Why is this happening?
Anyway, that is annoying to me, but I mean, damn, job comes. Sorry to hear that, buddy. I wanna come in your mouth, job is scary. This fucking fag, dude. When it's scary, I'ma do it in the doubt. You're gonna hear it. Yeah, it sounds like it, man. I mean, a lot of people like YouTube hoops, to be fair. Oh yeah, we got some more ammo. I'm gonna come up in that house and I go to glary. I'm gonna get them up ordinary. I'm ordinary. I'm ordinary. Ordinary. Okay, this game does fall together pretty well as a speedrun. Oh, yeah, I mean, shit. Duh. Like, obviously. Let's see if I can remember how to open that. Okay, you turn this. Or what is it? It's down. Okay, I'm like, and push the right dial. Okay. Turn the dial to hand. Push the right dial to the 2 and 5.
What the fuck?
I'm about to come over there, baby.
Give me a fucking break.
8 pounds, 14 ounces, Jopka. But he lost 10% of his body weight pretty much instantly, so he doesn't weigh that much now. Just normal the first few days of life, they lose some weight. He's doing good. That was unnecessary on my part. I just wasted that round. Ordinary. I'ma come up on top of your mouth. Harry. Ordinary. Harry. Things would be so much better if they would update the NVIDIA driver in Linux to actually work with this game. Yep, my daughter was also.
No, I'm out.
Oh yeah, well it's natural sometimes for babies to have low or a high bilirubin count. We had to stay in the hospital for a couple extra days with her because of it. Oh, you just gotta. We had to put our daughter in front of the sunlight. Wrong staircase. Oh, I'm collecting blood off the ground. Craft items. Okay, so we can come straight here and access this. Which is the room. Oh, yeah. I will go ball up inside of your mouth. Toss up inside of me now. Man. Do I still hate games? I don't even know what that means, bro. Hey, Jared, nice to see you, man. I mean, you could say I got it to work. The game works fine. That's about it. Yeah, I'm just gonna clean install Arch tomorrow. I'm not gonna waste my time on Windows. I think it's dog shit. Although Arch was broken last time I tested it. Yeah, the face cam should be on. Oh no, it's because of this shit. Deborah has a broken Wi-Fi driver. Very glad that's not the case for me. Picking up balls in the mouth. Oh, this isn't good. Yep. Thank you. Do I have any of those injectors?
Of course it gets up.
What, baby? Huh? I'm about to. Can I get to the save point real quick? Well, remember in a text I did play. I'm like almost at the end of the game on the Nintendo Switch, so. The part that I'm at is where Leon gets to the facility after you fight the gigantic plant. It took me forever to get here too on that playthrough. And I was hoping it would be fixed by the time I got home, and it wasn't. And I didn't want to beat it on the Switch. I wanted my first time completing the game to be here on stream. But I don't think I'm going to deal with the Windows bullshit. I'll either have to put up with the artifacting, or what I could do is maybe capture card the Switch and finish the game there. I mean, the game itself is running very well. But just, my heart's not in it. I don't like this. I had to install Windows on my other computer just to make a Rufus USB because it doesn't work properly through Proton. Just so I could get this installed on here. And then I had to install Endeavor on my 2TB SSD, which works fine, but not optimal. And Windows 11 runs like shit. This game is running well, but everything else in Windows 11 so far has been awful. Like, it is so jittery compared to Arch. Compared to any Linux distro, really. But Arch is the one I've used the most these days. And I considered using Pop. But the game doesn't work on 580 at all. Damn it.
I can't tell which button's which.
So yeah, I'm fucked in all directions. I use a terrible OS that I don't believe in using, that I don't like. Which, by the way, I don't know if anybody heard this earlier, but I was talking, one of the reasons I installed Windows 11, this is the main reason, of course, but one of the reasons that I did it was because I thought me and my wife were going to play Call of Duty together again, but she told me she doesn't want to play the game. So I was like, so does that mean, Does that mean that you would use Linux? And she said, yeah. So I think I might be able to convert her. Yeah. Yes, honey. What? Well, like I don't know if I mentioned this to you, but I was able to play it on the Switch. I just didn't want to beat it on there. I'm almost at the end of it. I'm at the part where you're fighting the soldiers in body armor, and they like instant kill you with their machine guns. See, I'm in a weird spot with this because I love this computer, and the likeliness of me switching to anything else is very slim because there's just no good AMD gaming laptops. Otherwise, I would have done that. If I could have gotten like a 7600 laptop or something like that, you bet your ass I would have. But it's just not, not viable. Basically doesn't exist. And this is a damn good computer. I mean, I'm playing this game at 1080p high, 120 FPS. Like, I would say I'm like super happy with this. This is more than enough to last me another year. Maybe, hopefully by then prices will be a little bit better. This computer is the best display I've ever used on it. Like, OLED, fucking gorgeous. Everything about it is amazing. Performance is great. The 5068 gig is a perfect 1080p card. Like, everything works super well. Can I research this? Four steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this game, by the way, runs at 60 FPS like 80% of the time on the Nintendo Switch too. Like, it's really fucking impressive. What did I just pick up? I've just got this dog shit in my inventory that I don't fucking need. Can I combine that with the herb? I don't even think I can have that much blood. Can't see shit behind the stream chat. The major downsides to this computer is, like I said, having an external monitor doesn't work properly because the Max Q, like this is a full-fledged 5060 that has its own HDMI out. So you plug up a monitor, it does technically work as a secondary display, but the monitor runs like shit. And it works properly, like I said, if you turn off the internal display, because it conflicts with the iGPU, basically. As far as I know, the only way to fix it is messing with the mux settings. So what I kind of want to do is...
This must be...
I thought about buying me an OLED, like just a bigger version of what I have here, disabling the iGPU entirely, and then just having this thing plugged up to the external monitor. But I know a good OLED screen is way too fucking expensive, so it's not something I would do anytime soon when I could just use the internal display and it's perfectly fine, but
You're the one that locked her
I
up.
love having two screens. Because I can have my stream chat on one screen and what? Ordinary. I'm almost done, babe. Get off me, you fat fuck. Oh la 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 la, I'm so sorry. Misa did not mean to do this. Oh well. And I'll get my taxes back every year, so next year, if the prices do subside, then the plan would be to get a desktop, of course, but I gotta say, guys, for like, if I'm using this on just the internal display, it is an amazing experience. I absolutely fucking adore this computer. It's so fast. It's got a busted ass CPU in it. Like, it's fucking. Well, no, see, that's the thing, Jared, is it won't matter, right? Because both displays can't work at the same time properly. So I have to, like, if I were to use an external monitor, the only way to get it to function properly without it running at like 20 hertz at a fake high refresh rate would be to disable the internal display. So that's how I'm fucked. But if I got like a good 1080p OLED monitor, which I wouldn't go above 1080p anyway, because literally no reason for me to. I love 1080p. Well, see, it didn't do that on my other computer, Jared, because that computer has, it's muxless, which means that everything routes through the Intel GPU, including the NVIDIA card, whereas on this computer, it only routes to the Intel GPU on the internal display. If you plug HDMI into this computer at all, that is coming directly from the graphics card. So instead of the system having two GPUs and displaying or rendering certain things on one GPU through the other GPU, it outputs through the NVIDIA GPU separately, which conflicts to the iGPU on the internal display. And one screen suffers. Either the external screen suffers and the main screen is still great, or I disable the main screen and the other screen works perfectly fine.
You like reading? Yeah.
Although Windows has terrible scaling on the other screen. I set it to native 1080p, it looks like dog shit.
I really need your help.
In Linux, that's not the case. The external monitor looks perfect.
Okay.
It just runs like shit. Like,
Thank you.
I don't know the best way to describe it, but it really is just like, imagine that the monitor says it's running at 144 hertz, but it's not. It like is actively lagging and displaying as if it were 30 hertz.
Push the buttons in this order. Star,
So functional. Oh,
moon, sun.
I think her hair got in the camera there for a second.
Sure.
That being said,
Thanks.
I could bite the
Thank
bullet and still use the external display and be fine,
Sit.
but
I'll
I don't
be right
know if that would have additional, because everything running on that screen would be on the NVIDIA GPU, so it's going to eat up more resources, and I've got an 8 gig card, right? I don't want to use more VRAM than I have to. So the best way to avoid that would be to use Linux, render everything but my games on the Intel GPU, and I'm good as gold. Like, absolutely no issues. Great experience. 8 gigs is more than enough. But it's like, there's some loss somewhere, but that's how all of these modern gaming laptops are, and I know that. Like, it wouldn't make any difference if I had a different one. I would have to get a muxless laptop, which would run and perform worse in general and be much less powerful. So yeah. Hello, Smarth. Nice to see you. We are doing all right, buddy. Ordinary. I'ma come up on a couch in your heart. So to me, it just makes sense to, I'm just going to use the internal display. I can like,
Fit.
I thought about plugging up the switch on the other screen and just using that for whatever. Or if like I ever really needed to see my stream chat on a different display, which is not necessary 99% of the time. That's just never, I've never really been a multi-monitor user. I just kind of got used to it the past couple months. But it's not a bad rap because the internal display on this monitor is literally the perfect resolution for 5060. And on top of that, looks so fucking good. It's like an insanely high quality OLED display. And I would hope so for a computer in this price range for the display. And it's the only computer on the market that I found like this. Like Lenovo made an absolute fucking beast out of this computer. Let's just put it that way. And now that I think about it, I was probably losing performance by having the other display active, outputting my web browser and all the other shit that I was using, so. You know, I didn't realize that that is what it was doing. Yep, OLED. This OLED display is so good, in fact, that black images look like the display is off. Like, it's really fucking good. It's funny too, because my Switch has OLED also, and it looks a lot worse. It's something that a lot of people always point at. I'm not really sure.
I'm just gonna.
But I mean, a 28 thread Intel Core i7 14700 HF or HK, whatever it is, 16 gigs of fast DDR5 and a 5068 gig, 1 terabyte of NVMe storage. Like, this thing is, and that's the thing, it could be better. Like, ultimately, when I get a 9070 XT and I plug it up to this bitch, it's gonna be a no issue because I'll be using it as a desktop. And by the time that that matters, it won't matter because I'll have probably another computer with a dedicated graphics solution anyway, which this has that, of course, but like I said, it's just different. But I bought this for the portability in case we moved this year. I wanted to have something that was easy to carry around that I could use anytime. So. Well, the internal display would have to be off no matter what. So like the external monitor, because this is already a dedicated GPU. So even if I like ran a better one, I would still have to turn off the internal display, or I wouldn't be able to utilize my monitor effectively. So it's like utilize a secondary display
Here it is.
properly. Like, say I got one that was bigger, which it would be nice to have a bigger screen. This is like a 17-inch laptop or 15-inch. But either way, one of the screens is going to suffer. If I use it with the internal display as my primary, then I can still offload shit to that, but it's going to consume resources on the wrong GPU. And if I want to use that monitor smoothly, I can't have this one on, so it's good fuck. But that's why I'm glad the display on this thing is so fucking good, because I don't really want to use an external monitor. The only thing that I was using it for is I was using it as an option for my stream chat. Stream chat and YouTube. That's about it. So I like having a video up on the secondary screen sometimes. Especially if I'm playing a game that I've beaten like 100 times, it's pretty nice to have. Yes, baby. I'm almost. I know. I got to do this one section and then I'm through with it. That's where the save is. And I like it quite a bit, Smart. I played through the majority of it on the Nintendo Switch, like I said, and portable mode, by the way. And it looks amazing. Switch uses DLSS. So the game not only looks great, but it runs great. But I'm not a controller player at heart, so. And it's good to see that my speedrunner's intuition is still holding for this game, because despite the fact that I've only played through this, I mean, I played up to the Hall on PC at launch in Linux, but I've only played this and everything past this once, and I'm just doing a really good job at remembering it. And I really hope they push that NVIDIA driver fix, guys, because I am so fucking sad that I can't play it in Linux the way I want to. But I know the fix is gonna come through, and at least the game is still playable, but it's disheartening. Windows 11 runs like shit on this computer. Like, that really says a lot. When Optimus support in Linux was, and still isn't perfect,
Emily, thank you.
but it is a hell of a lot better than this shit. Yes, baby.
I thought that thing was dead.
I'll come change him. Like I said, I'm as soon as I get through this, I'll be able to save. Well, it's out in Windows.
This is all my fault.
And I read something online that said you can download the driver directly from NVIDIA's website and install it in Linux.
I can't just.
Maybe that wasn't true, but that's what I heard. But I'm not interested in doing that. Like, when the Arch people... What, baby? I'm gonna come over there and change them. Hold on. Okay, baby.
I'm glad that FBI agent got away.
FBI?
No, I didn't use Windows Superlight.
Where's Ashcroft?
Well, because my thought process was,
What?
another reason I would use Windows is because I own games on the Xbox app that I can't play on Steam because I don't have them. And Windows Superlight strips out the functionality of that, unfortunately. So I was like, it just looks so laggy. And this is with no screen connected. Just the one screen. But yeah, no, it's dog shit. I mean, even Superlight itself, it would have run better, I'm sure, but it's still Windows 11 at the end of the day. It just has some of the bullshit stripped out, but needless to say, I don't want to use this anymore. I got a good save, though. Well, I've got Brave open. With these tabs aren't open. I don't want to get fucking copyrighted. So earlier, I pulled this open, and I saw that it was using 8 gigabytes of CPU, or memory. I'm fucking tired. 8 gigs of RAM doing literally nothing, pretty much. And it has a tiny swap file out of the box. I'm sure that it's grown a little bit. So now it's 3 gigs. It was 2. But doing literally nothing right now. I've got a couple tabs on my stream chat open. I'm running OBS and desktop. That's it. And the system overall just doesn't feel great. Look at this. That took 2 seconds to open. I'll tell you when I'm gonna click. Click. What is that fucking delay? And you notice when you close it, the animation kind of stutters. And that's just what the whole system feels like. And 28 thread CPU. It's not my hardware. This fucking laptop is bussin'. Windows is just that bad. Like, it really is really bad. I mean, look at all the 230 processes doing literally nothing. Windows has always been bad about utilizing too many resources. Well, not nearly as bad. Windows 11 is particularly bad. That being said, nah, shit, hold on. Let me go change the baby real quick, and then I'm gonna do a test. I tried installing Arch earlier. That's what I was gonna use as my secondary because I've been using Endeavor, but I really wanted to install Arch, just by itself, so I could have a little bit more control over the packages. And that didn't work. It broke in the Arch install script. Get him a diaper, baby. So I think it's just the script is broken. I know that they were supposed to update it. But I would just Endeavor's like still using SDDM, and has some customizations that I'm not as big a fan of. So I might, before I go, try to run an Arch install in a VM. Here, let me have them. You want me to come back when I'm done then? I am. I just gotta test something. Take me 5 minutes. And I am. After that. Yes, baby, but it ain't gonna make no difference because I'm just gonna come home and go right back to bed. Okay, do you guys know what the good VM software for Windows is? Is it VirtualBox? By the way, one thing that's broken in Windows is dragging a window from anywhere. I use that in Linux every day. And that just doesn't work here. Okay. Like, Linux is just so much fucking better across the board that I would rather deal. Like, this is a real wake-up call for me. Because I thought, I was like, man, this computer it's gonna run great. What do you mean it'll be disconnected? Okay, it'll bring me back. But no, it just made me realize how much I love Linux more. Everybody is clown, you're ordinary. And up on top this clown, it's gonna scare. Notice how it wants me to install for all users. Why? Why is that recommended? I specifically would not, if I had multiple users on my computer, want all of my software to be installed in their user. Okay, free download manager is just worse in Windows. Doesn't even fucking select my shit right. Is the Arch install script broken in the latest Arch ISO? Oh, and another issue that I noticed with dual monitors is that it would cause KDE to lag the fuck out sometimes. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck you, you stupid bitch. Fuck off, cocksucker. We'll just fucking do Goober Cloud, why not? Ten fucking minutes? Where's kernel.org? Well, we'll do this, and then I do gotta go to bed shortly after. But I will be around tomorrow, Jared. I don't know if you're gonna be free. I'm not killing it just yet. I am gonna test this at least real quick. But I would be down to play something. And I'm gonna try my best to get through the rest of Re9 tomorrow. It's just I know near the end of the game you're outside. Like there's a whole ass section as Leon. And I am nervous to see how that might look. You got to Raccoon City, of course, in the trailer, and that's where the issue is most prevalent. Like it happens indoors for me too, but outside it's like unlookable. So I'm just a little bit. If it's really so bad, then I will plug this baby up. We'll plug this fucking thing up and just capture card it. Not fucking. I'll just play it. I'll disconnect the Joy-Cons and have a gay old time, because fuck that. And I don't want to speedrun it on the Switch. I'm going to speedrun it regardless. But I would like to not do it that way. I can't aim worth a shit on controller, especially on Joy-Con. And you're good, man. Just let me know. I'm going to have downtime for until my wife gets healed up. So at least 2 weeks. Let's put it this way: this birth was particularly difficult in general. I'm not gonna give it fucking no disk space. What are you, retarded? Man, being able to just flat pack install boxes would have been epic. And look, I don't want to don't get me too wrong. What is this? Can anybody explain this to me? Why does it look like this? Am I booting it in BIOS mode? Yeah, okay. I was about to fucking say, no. Nope. How the fuck do I get this out? Hey, I would assume he probably is. How do I? How the fuck do I get this to UEFI? Yeah, me too, man. It's rough. We weren't able to have the baby the way we intended, so it was a brand new experience for both of us. That's what I'm talking about, right there, baby. This won't take me but just a second, honey. Oh. You can have the pizza right there on the top, buddy. Alright, let's see. Pingbrave.com. Alright. Arch install. Damn, I'm thirsty. Alright. Do this exactly like I do it on my computer. United States multi-lid partitioning, best effort, bam. QRFS, yes. Use compression, BFire snapshots, time showed. Yep. Grub. Linux kernel, Arch Linux, authentication, user account, add a user, ass, yes, firm. Type, desktop, KDE Plasma, graphics driver, video open kernel module, greeter, STDM. Because for some reason Arch install still forces you to install a greeter even though Plasma is bundled one. Application, yes. Audio, Pipewire, power management tune, IWD backend. Yeah, pretty much. Now, what it did for me when I tested it last time was it failed immediately. And I realize now, Arch was the first thing I installed on this computer, just vanilla Arch like this. And it froze and hard locked, and my second display wasn't on, but it was plugged up. And I realize now that that was probably fucking it up. Because that display is not intended to be used as a secondary screen. It's meant to be used to get the most performance out of the NVIDIA card. So I didn't know that at the time. I just assumed it would work. But so if this fails, I won't try it again. I'll just stick with Endeavor. But I've been really itching to get back to regular vanilla Arch. I do love Endeavor quite a bit. Maybe I'm just a masochist. I don't know. I like having the absolute control, I gotta say. And if this works, then there's no reason it should not work on this. Everything's set. All the packages it's downloading are the same. And since I have another, it's technically is an Optimus laptop. They don't call them those anymore. It is different, but it's the same. The difference is that this is a dedicated 5060, like I said. But that means that if I wanted to only use my external display and did not want to use the Intel GPU at all, if I disabled it, then I could put any Linux distro that I wanted to on here. I absolutely could. I could put Fedora Kinoite on here. I could put fucking Debian. I could do anything. Because then it's just running straight off the NVIDIA. There's just an NVIDIA driver, no Mesa stack for Intel necessary, no switching involved, just straight up dedicated NVIDIA GPU. Since that's not what I'm going to do. Oh, there you go. IWD service. Hold on a second. Anyway, Arch and Ubuntu-based distros are pretty much the only ones that have proper configuration for this. I think I know how to fix this. Power profiles daemon instead. Oh no, it's not power profile daemon, it's the network manager backend. So we can still do tune, which I prefer. Default backend, US Eastern, install. Yes. Now, like, if I had a monitor that was better than this one, I would totally use that, but this fucking screen is too good to pass up. Uh, I don't remember. I'm pretty sure that was it. It failed at about the same point in this as it did last time. So maybe the IWD backend has some improper configuration at the moment, but I don't think the network manager backend really matters. I only started using that because it was added. And tuned is really good because it gives you like the most control over your power, and I just like having that option available to me. Like, say I ever wanted to put this thing in like super power saving mode, I could edit literally every detail, but out of the box, I just use it like as power profiles manager. Or powers profile daemon, or whatever it's called. Yeah, we'll see if it fails this time. This should install pretty much instantly. He's still eating, baby? No, I'll come over there in just a minute. I'll know pretty quickly if this is going to work, and then I'm going to kill it. And by the way, Endeavor uses the regular network backend. Go figure, it wouldn't have a broken install. And it is like little things like that that make me appreciate Endeavor. Is it makes some options that will truly make generally no difference to me. It makes those options for me. So it's like simplifies the process, but it's got a lot of other stuff going on in it that I'm not as much of a fan of. Like, it has a functioning NVIDIA driver, but greater input latency because of how it's configured. It hasn't failed yet. I think this is probably safe to assume this is a success. Also think OBS is just worse in Windows. I don't like it nearly as much. Is this not gonna work? I guess not. What's its style? It's to the NVIDIA driver, which is okay. Modern captive portals and secure hotspots. I've not really noticed much of a difference in terms of actual connection speed. Yep, it is. Well, I mean, the goal, right, was to totally replicate my install as I would install it on my computer. And it failed when I tried installing it on the computer. So in order to replicate the test properly, I had to select all of the same options. And it seems like IWD backend for Network Manager is what broke it. So now we're compiling the kernel DKMS headers for NVIDIA, which is the last step. It's like one of the last things Arch install does, of course, installs the graphics driver, and it hasn't failed. So I'm thinking my install failed because I selected IWD as the Network Manager backend, which means that I should theoretically be totally fine tomorrow when I wake up to do a clean install of Vanilla Arch and not have any issues. I'm just going to have to use the default Network Manager backend, which I'm reading conflicting things online as to which one is better. I know that the default backend is like the standard and has been forever. So if I don't see any actual legitimate benefits from IWD, like I would use it if it worked. Yeah, it just works. But that wasn't even an option in Arch install till like January. I don't think this is gonna do anything. Oh dear, body's a cloud. But we'll see. We'll at least boot into it. Because like I said, I've been using Endeavor on this thing since I got it. I messed with Pop a little bit, but like I said, the driver doesn't work very well for this card. And it's still got some issues. Specifically with Cosmic's Compositor and like Unity games, which I love to play. So yeah, it seems like I don't think this is gonna. Maybe. Oh, I guess it did. By the way, to anybody that cares, Plasma 6 has its own login manager now called Plasma Login Manager. And out of the box, Endeavor still has the SDDM settings, but if you come over here to Colors and Themes, there is no login screen option. It's been totally changed. It makes sense, right? Because KD's built from nothing, whereas Endeavor has its own specific configuration for it. But there's a command that you can run. I actually have it on the Discord server here somewhere, your configs. Right? Is it not in here? Oh yeah, here it is. So I don't think this is going to work. Dude, I hate Windows. Oh, I fucking hate it. Stop it. Pseudo system disable SDDM. Yeah. I'll try to copy that. I don't know if that's going to pick up in the VM. I would love it if it did. But as you can see, SDDM looks like shit, the default, and now you have to edit it with configs, which sucks. And the new login manager has better support for multi-monitors. Not that that fucking matters to me now. System CTL enable Plasma login. So now the way you change your login, this is not the case in Arch-based distros that still have the SDDM customizations. You go to login screen, you can configure the appearance here. You would do that and would log out. Or maybe we have to reboot the entire computer. That would make more sense. I'm a little bit retarded. Yes, baby? I'm coming. I'm like 1 minute away, I promise. Yep, there you go. So in Vanilla Arch, I kind of wish they would remove the need for a greeter out of the box. But this looks fucking incredible. It is basically the same look as the default STDM theme in most Arch, or not Arch-based distros, but most distros of KDE had an STDM theme similar to that. Except this one totally removes the need for STDM and is built from the ground up for Wayland. So we sudo pacman rns STDM. And uninstall STDM. We do not need it at all. And we are basically to a totally vanilla Plasma 6 experience. And this works on multi-display perfectly, so it detects your second display, and what it does is it will only show the clock on the other screen, but it will show this on your primary display. So yeah, I would say that's about the only thing with Vanilla Arch that I could say is different for me. In terms of like general customizations, of course, if you wanted to mount an ISO, it's not included out of the box. You'd right click on it, there would be no mount option, but and I'm going to do a tutorial for this at some point and show this off. But I've used sudo pacman -S, dolphin plugins. This is like the type of thing I like about this, right? Is this is my choice. Like it doesn't even have an image viewer, so you can pick whatever you want. Unfortunately, you can get basically all the KDE apps as Flatpaks, which is cool. But now if I were to select something, there's options here that weren't there before, like mounting ISOs and stuff. It's interesting. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys before I went because I thought that was cool. But it's pretty interesting. That being said, I do go to sleep for a few hours before I get the kids off to school, and I'll probably come back and rest for a little bit. But expect more Resident Evil 9, whether it's on the Switch 2 later or if it's on Arch with Vertex explosions. I'm not sure yet. If I can stomach it, I'll play it that way. But if not, I'll just capture card the Switch, and we'll go. So, appreciate y'all as usual. Stay safe. Have a great day / night wherever it is that you're at, and I thank you as usual. I hope to see you then. Yeah, appreciate you guys.